Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am glad you guys are here. First off, I just want to say a quick thank you and shout out for all the channel members. Thank you guys. Thank any of you who stumbled into my EDC, normally knife content. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're so inclined and you like any of this crazy content, if you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it really helps me out. So today, I wanted to take just a few minutes and go over kind of a discovery that I've made. First of all, I became somewhat interested in fidgets probably about a year ago, when I started seeing them on Lefty's channel, and then I started following Happy Haptics and some others that had fidgets. And this little fidget was gifted to me by brother Bama Ninja, this little slider, when I was out at St. Nick's Knives one day with him, and it kind of got me down a rabbit hole. This is a little cheap intimidation of the owl or whatever, but this is a legit A to Z speedometer fidget that was like way too expensive that I got. It's different a little bit in that it uses both magnets and tracks. And for some reason it's gotten a little tacky. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it needs to be cleaned, but that's a really cool one. The one thing that holds me back from carrying these, and this is a chill pill. I got it in stainless. I don't know if they're lighter materials. I guess Ultim would make it lighter. And then this is my Ace DC little soap bar that you can put different bearings in to make it, or different balls to make it make different sounds, and it literally just goes forwards and backwards. I had a Haptic donut that I'd seen on Lefty's channel. I think I sold it to Grateful Panic. My point is, these are all great fidgets. They can be very inexpensive to very expensive to kind of moderately priced. But what I've noticed about these, and what's made them limited kind of in my carry, unless I'm traveling or something like that, is they're pretty heavy, right? Listen. So this in your pocket's kind of chunky. So what I did is I found out about a company from brother Lefty called Fidget Boy, because I was buying a couple of fidgets. This one I can recommend. This is not a Fidget Boy, but this is a little Ultim fidget I picked up on Etsy. Operates the same way. It's got the loose center magnet, magnets around the side, and little needle bearings. So it does the same thing as this at like a fifth the weight. And I found this on Etsy for, I want to say, about 24 bucks. But this video is specifically about Fidget Boy. So Fidget Boy makes these little sliders, these little magnetic 3D printed sliders. He does them, or she does them, in different colors, and they're really, really enjoyable. So I don't know if you guys watch my live stream, but I usually keep this one out on my table from my top down because it really picks up the black light that I use very well. But more so than that, he drops different designs. So this is another Fidget Boy. Totally different design. I forget what this one's called, the Band-Aid or something maybe. But it's, you can tell when you start to flick it that this is 4 by 2 magnets. So this is 4 by 2. You can flip it around, do the tricks, or just rub it up and down, and it's got really good texture. So I don't have to deal with the exposed magnets because these are 3D printed, right? So I guess the downside of that is I can't go tinker with it, but the upside of it is it's very user friendly. I don't have to do much except just enjoy it. You've got the FB, which is Fidget Boy, on the inside there. On the inside of this one, you've got a little bit different texture. It's kind of a more I don't know if you can see that. It's not as ribbed, but you can see the 6 magnets in there. And this is the one that really shows up on the black light. I was just on Etsy. There's another design I was going to get, but I really want to try to get some that pick up the black light, because some of the colors don't really pick up the black light. This is another one I picked up. It says you've got Fidget Boy on the inside here. you'll see where the magnet placement is. This one's got small magnets, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 magnets. So you can go side to side, but not really, because you don't have this is just up and down or up and spin. But they don't fall apart. They don't shoot across the room. The magnets are perfectly placed. I picked up this little guy. All these I picked up with my money, browsing his site. I favorited his store on Etsy because I dig the stuff so much. This one's got the waves in the center of it, like the Band-Aid did. So what you might imagine is you feel a different tactile feeling when you go to move this one than you do the ones that are more smooth. It's really kind of hard to explain tactile, to me at least. It's hard to explain, or for me, it's hard to explain the way something resists or feels, other than saying it's really cool and I dig it. So I used to kind of chase some of the different more, that's the first time I slid them apart. See that one where I slid it apart? And that you might say is because the magnets are kind of weak. I'll say it's because I pushed it the wrong way. But the magnets actually hold it perfectly once you figure out what your layout is. This one's got also a wave pattern, but it's a little different wave pattern than this one here. So they all feel, each one that I've picked up, this is Fidget Boy, like totally. It looks like an old school 80s beeper, right? And I can either just sit there and fidget with it like that. I can sit there and fidget with it like that. I can roll it up twice and do the ladder, or whatever you call that move. Same with this little guy where you've got the texture on the outside. Again, this one happens to be really cool with the black lights. But again, the magnets feel stronger. This is probably the snappiest one I've got. It just caught my skin in my hand there. This is probably one of my favorites. This one's also very strong. But they're all just, my point is, I think they range anywhere from about 30 to 37 bucks. They're made from a really cool dude who I've never met or never talked to in North Carolina. I'd like to meet him one day and talk to him and see what he's doing, have him come on the show and talk about this, because I know a lot of you guys like me kind of got into these, or these are just too heavy for me. I couldn't afford the lighter metals. I don't know if they are lighter, but the Damascus and stuff like that, I wasn't going to put that kind of money into it. But these guys, Fidget Boy, has got it going on. So what I'll do in my description here is I have nothing to do with these guys, except I'm a customer, a loyal customer, so much so that I check his site when I'm checking knife sites to look for these small drops. I will put his Etsy address on there. That's where he sells these. He also has a Facebook page, but I don't get on Facebook, just between us, so I'm not going to put that on there, but I will link you his Etsy store. And guys, I think you'll find it to be cool stuff. Take a look. You'll only see 1 or 2 maybe in stock. You may come today and you'll see 5 or 6 different designs. But don't think that he's not doing them. I think he's got a real full-time job, or he's a student. I don't know which. But he does this on the side with his 3D printer and his magnets. And just really cool. I can highly recommend them. I think they're dope. Guys, thanks for watching something non-knife related, but EDCable. This thing's really light. Please, 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 if you don't mind, look out for that guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love y'all. Peace.